Hey everyone, I want to tell you a story today, but not just any story. This one's about how a small, seemingly insignificant decision changed everything for me, and it's probably something you've experienced too, without even realizing it. Trust me, stick with me, and you might just start seeing your life a little differently by the end of this video. It all started on a regular morning. Nothing special. I was sitting in a coffee shop, sipping my usual, just scrolling through my phone, checking emails, mindlessly ticking off the to-do list. You know, the usual busy routine. And then I saw it, a notification. It was about an opportunity, something that caught my attention for a second. It wasn't anything urgent or life-changing. Honestly, I could have just ignored it. But for some reason, that day, I decided to open it. I sent a quick reply, just saying, "Thanks, I'll look into it." Or maybe I picked up the phone and made that call. Just a tiny action, right? Something you wouldn't think twice about in the middle of your day. But what I didn't realize at that moment was that one little choice would set off a chain of events that changed the whole direction of my life. It led to meeting someone who would later become one of my closest friends, or it might have been the email that connected me to an opportunity I never thought was possible. It didn't happen overnight. It wasn't like, wow, my life is completely different in a single day. But when I look back, I see how everything clicked into place, starting from that one small decision. And then it hit me. I'm not alone. All of us have those moments, those small, split-second choices that feel insignificant at the time. It could be saying yes to a new adventure, talking to a stranger, or even moving to a new city. We don't realize it, but those moments are shaping us more than we think. Here's the crazy part. If you look at your own life, you'll find countless decisions that have quietly guided you to where you are now. Maybe it was that yes you gave when you were afraid, or that no you spoke when everyone else was telling you to say yes. You didn't know it at the time, but those choices changed everything. So, what's the takeaway here? Don't underestimate those small moments in your day-to-day life. They have the potential to lead to something bigger, something better. Every decision, even the tiniest one, could be the turning point that shapes your future. Here's something I want to ask you. What's one decision you've made that at the time seemed small or insignificant, but looking back, you realized it changed everything for you? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story because I guarantee you it's a story that can inspire someone else. Sometimes, the biggest changes come from the smallest choices, and it's those moments that remind us that our lives are always evolving, even when we're not paying attention. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's the little things that can make the biggest impact. So, make those moments count. Until next time, here are some vocabulary items, phrases, and expressions from the story that learners can learn and repeat. Seemingly insignificant. Something that appears unimportant at first glance. Mindlessly, without thought or purpose. To tick off a to-do list. To complete or mark off tasks on a list. Notification. An alert or message that appears on a device. Opportunity. A chance for something positive or beneficial. Urgent. Needing immediate attention. To ignore. To deliberately pay no attention to something. Tiny action. A small or simple step or decision. To spiral. To cause something to develop or increase in a way that is difficult to control. Chain of events. A series of connected actions or incidents. Reflecting. Thinking about or considering past events. To click into place. To fit together or make sense after a period of time. Split second. A very brief moment in time. To shape someone's life. To influence or guide the direction of someone's life. Leap of faith, a decision or action taken with little or no certainty, but trusting that it will work out. Takeaway, the main point or lesson learned from something. Underestimate, to not recognize the full importance or value of something. Turning point, a moment in time when things change dramatically, evolving, gradually changing and developing over time. Inspire, to motivate or encourage others to take action or think differently. Phrases and expressions to learn. Stick with me, stay with me, follow along. Might just start seeing your life a little differently. Could help you change your perspective. It all started on a regular morning. It began like any other morning. Nothing special, nothing extraordinary or out of the ordinary. Sipping my usual, drinking my usual drink, likely coffee or tea. Checking emails, mindlessly ticking off the to-do list, going through emails and tasks without much thought. Caught my attention for a second, briefly grabbed my interest. For some reason, not sure why, but something made me do it. Just a tiny action, a small or insignificant decision or movement. What I didn't realize at that moment, I didn't understand at the time, set off a chain of events, started a series of connected actions. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't change immediately. Everything clicked into place. Everything started making sense or falling into place. I'm not alone. Other people have experienced this too. Those small, split-second choices, brief decisions that might seem unimportant, shaping us more than we think, influencing us more than we realize. Those moments are shaping us. Those moments are influencing who we become. Here's the crazy part. This is the surprising or unexpected part. Look at your own life. Reflect on your personal experiences. Make those moments count. Make sure to appreciate the small moments as they can be important.